Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 7:10 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date?
It's Saturday, June 10th.
So, good morning, everybody. Um, yeah, so if you're staying tuned to my channel and you noticed the video that I posted yesterday, you know that I lost a couple of family members, and so um, I dedicated that video to them. And I don't, you know, it's one of those things like everybody goes through. So I don't get into the details of it, but they were natural causes, and some of it was related to health in terms of weight um, and everything. So, but I'm okay. I just was feeling, certain kind of way the last few days. But we're gonna go ahead and do some exercise this morning. I wanted to talk to you about some of this fasting, um, some of the stuff I do know and some of the stuff I don't know. Um, so I want to, I'm shouting out my brother. I call him the mastermind because everybody else calls him the mastermind too. Very smart young man. Uh, he's the one that introduced me to the understanding of water fasting. And so with the water fasting, you get benefits, and there's differences in the way that works. So I was asking him because I didn't, I haven't done like a short fast because I didn't know much about fasting in the first place. But he started out telling me that he's done long fast and he's done short fast. So the short fast, because I was trying to tell him I'm trying to continue to do the way the body feels after I've done the long fast and the detox. What might I do? So he's on the fast, and congratulations on that. Keep going, brother. You know how that is, and it's working. So he's like, what works for him is he will do a fast on, fast off. So I call it fast on, fast off. He doesn't call it that, but it's like you fast for 24 hours plus, meaning you start a water fast and you're fasting, and then when your day comes back around for time to eat, you fast up until the time it's time to eat. And then when you eat, then now you're eating correctly. You're eating, your vegetables and what small meals. It's almost like a combination of intermittent fasting to me, and fasting, which is really where you want to be. And it seems like it's more maintainable because excuse me, because if you're getting, like he's saying, you're getting the same benefits, and which I'm starting to understand that you definitely would be if you're on a consistent level of doing that. So I'm like, okay, so that's a day of fasting, and then a return to eating the next day, and then you repeat it. So it becomes the norm, and it's also you're getting the benefits of everything in which you would have if you've done a longer fast. I would imagine that it takes a minute to ramp on, which I'm sure that's the case. But once you ramp on, it'll be just like what fasting does for you, is that it's out with the bad stuff, in with the good stuff. So in a way, I guess the ramp on would appear to be the way detox would be. Only difference is not detoxing to detox, but actually putting the two together and then consistent on the way out. So I'm gonna get to that, guys. I'm gonna set a time. I'm not on that right now, but I am definitely gonna. That'll be the next periods the start of the fast for me, because I have myself scheduled to do fasting from the time of like in a monthly planned schedule. So when the next time I get ready to do that, I'm going to use that method, because it's really sound, and I believe that it may even benefit me because of what I've already been doing, because that's the same way it was with me in doing the exercise. When I first started trying to do this exercise and start posting these videos, man, I couldn't barely move. So and so now I can move better. I'm not totally there, but I definitely can move better. So thank you for that, Mr. Mastermind. I appreciate it, and you know what you mean to me. So that's gonna always be. So much love to you. So anyway, guys, today is a Saturday, so I've been enjoying the mild weather that I've been having in my state, and so I'm back to, still back to the yard work, which I have a lot of. So I don't see me getting done with that for quite some time, but I'm gonna go on back here and see what I can get into. But I'm gonna do this regular, just a normal workout. So give me a minute, and I'll adjust to whatever I decide to do, and we'll go on from there. Okay, so we're gonna do some twist turns with the ball to get started with this. I think some of the things today, because I know I should be active all day, so that's going to be burning calories. So I'm good with that, and we can get started like this. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. This is Saturday. For those who follow my channel, please leave comments down at the bottom, man. Tell me what you're doing today. What are some of the positive things that you're into? What are some of the things that you're doing on your own personal journeys? I appreciate when you share that with me. It definitely gives me motivation, and it helps me along my way as well. Yeah, so I got quite a bit of cleanup to do. I cut the yard, the front and stuff yesterday, so I don't know if I'm gonna cut the back, which is probably needs it, but some of the stuff I've been neglecting back there, from picking up leaves and other types of stuff I need to do. So that's gonna be probably my focus today. But I've got so much stuff to do, just stuff that's been piled up for a couple of years now, because last year things start going kind of south for me, and health-wise, and so with them going that way, stuff is piled up, and I haven't been able to do the maintenance that I had normally done prior to that. So I see the dog is still in this park. You might see him. I don't know if you can catch him on the screen. He's running. It's quite a far distance. So another thing, my brother, the mastermind, was encouraging me, and it was good because sometimes you don't know, he's telling me that it's good to see me utilizing just basic movements and as opposed to trying to get out here and break my neck and doing other things, to get myself on this road. That it's the simplified stuff that I'm doing is fine and okay. So I sure appreciate that encouragement as well, because I know that this is what I'm doing, and I need to do in the first place. It's like a baby, you don't just start running. Maybe you do if you're a reindeer or something, but I've been slowly inching myself back into the things that I like to do. So thanks for that encouragement as well, sir. I appreciate that a lot, because it kind of helps to give me a personal validation that I'm doing okay and I'm moving in those directions. So and my videos are posting again, very slowly, but hey, I'll take what I get. It's been very frustrating this morning. Frustrating trying to get things to work properly, because especially when you don't know enough about it, you feel like you're gaining some ground, and then when stuff like that happens, it throws you a curveball, and you're like, what? But they've been posting, the long ones are posting now too. It's trying to figure out, it's taking longer for things to post. Some days it doesn't. I don't know if it's like the internet traffic or maybe it's the Wi-Fi signal that I'm using is too slow. I don't know. So as I keep a lot of these little twist turn stuff, things, one, it helps my back to loosen up, but also it's just a simpler way to get in some exercise movement. I don't know, a lot of you may not consider this exercise, but it has been beneficial and is beneficial to me. So but I keep little things like this is a barbell, a small short barbell. I don't have the types of weights that go on them, because I've been buying the solid iron ones, but I come across stuff like this again at thrift stores. So probably, I don't know if the price is even on this one. Probably get this for more than $2, and so I have these little things. Either hand weights. I have a hand weight you'll see sometimes I put in my videos. It's blue, or just like the kettlebell or stuff like that you can take in your hand and just do some little movements and twist turns to get your body going. Like the ball I just put down. Just be careful you don't knock yourself out with one of these. hit yourself in the head, because this is a solid piece of metal, whatever it's made out of, steel or pot metal or whatever. It can knock you out. Don't drop it on your toes. I want to start the lower half of my body by stepping and moving like this, because my knees don't hurt like they used to. But with the martial arts stuff that I like to do, I haven't been able to do any of my kicks that I used to practice, and I think when my weight come down, at least I'll be able to do some of that, and maybe not as intense as it used to be. So that'll probably be me getting ready to explore some Tai Chi. And I'm saying that this morning because, Mr. Mastermind, if you're watching this video, I know you remember a session in which there was a Tai Chi session. Good morning, Jimmy. There was a Tai Chi session. I'm on a video, baby. There was a Tai Chi session that he and I attended, and I saw and this was when we were younger. I saw the benefits of introducing some of that into my regimen, and I've done some of that throughout the years, and it's probably more or less where I'm going to be as we move forward. That's a young neighbor of mine. He's doing pretty good things for himself. He's finally completed his school, and he's been looking for employment now. And I think he's finally locked into something that he's gonna do. He's in the medical field, so we always try to encourage the young youth when they're trying to do things for themselves and move forward. So he's always talking to me, and he's a little younger than my son, but I keep encouraging him that it's out there. If it could happen for my son, it'll happen for him too. Let me pause for a minute, guys. Okay, sorry about that. That wolf dog that's been in the park, stray dog, got in behind my neighbor who I just spoke to with his dog, so I cut off and went to try to help him and try to shoo him away. Yeah, so that's about it, guys. That's my morning. It's full of activity, so that was good. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. I might check in later on, throughout the day as I do some of the stuff I do. If I do, then I'll post it on this video. So guys, enjoy yourselves today and this weekend, and go have some fun. Positive day.